We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are marking up IBM. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We are on the monthly time frame. Over to price. So we have price action. Last candle in the market is a bullish candle. Price action highs that area. Action lows that area. Midpoint in the middle. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. So price near the bottom of price is a structure that formed down here. You do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest. Market pushed up one retest. The market's on the second push. Overall pushes at this area is about 4 pushes down to that bottom. If you want to count the full hole, that's 5 pushes down to that bottom, including this side right here. We have 5 pushes down to the bottom. We have the retest. Majority of times this is max. 5 pushes down to the bottom, the market breaks out at the retest. So you're going to see this market's going to be a full breakout. If not, we'll catch a decline and the market will drop. Could be a wedge pattern going on in this area as well. Let's also take a look at what's going on at near price at the high, above price, which is a triple top. We have 1, 2, 3. Let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push down once, and then so on. So we got 3 pushes down to that bottom, retest, market push down once, twice, 3 times, came down to an area, pushed back up to the midpoint, came back down to support. We did identify 4 pushes down to the bottom with a retest, so market can be working its way up for that incline. If not, we could be dropping. So think about putting this market into a wedge pattern, connecting the support areas up to this area here, and using the red line for the resistance. And we can see that market's going to tighten itself up in here for a full breakout to the upside or downside. Headed down to the weekly time frame. See what's going on in that market near price. Price action candle is a doji. Market's working its way sideways, but market's working its way for a slight decline that could be respecting at midpoint near price. So price action highs, we are looking at price action highs be somewhere in this area here. And then price action lows, we have that area. So we can see, identify that market came from a single bottom, double bottom. There's a double bottom right here. So market spiked down, pushed back up with this third red candle, pushed back down, retested and pushed up. So we got a double bottom. Market broke that midpoint, came back to retest that midpoint. So we have to break and retest from a double bottom. So is that market's going to be respected for that push up retest? And is it out of here, or is that market? Some of this off. Is that market's going to continue to consolidate sideways, which will fit right into our wedge pattern that we created with the support in blue and red and resistance. And then also that market can use these areas for that multiple pushes to that top, which would be 3 pushes at the top. Let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, market push down, pushed up for that fourth leg. Now, that's the retest candle. So is that market's going to push down from that triple top, or is it going to consolidate or push up? So let's walk down the time frame and see what we see. Headed down to the daily time frame. Price action engulfing pattern. It could be a retest candle, or it can push up. So if it pushes up, we're going to identify multiple green candles showing that the market's going to work its way up for inclines for that market to go up. If not, then that market could be working its way sideways for consolidation, or we may be looking for an engulfing pattern back to the bottom side for that market to push up. So far, market did break that resistance, came back to retest, broke again, came back to retest. So market retested that area twice. Okay, so is it a double bottom being respected, or is it a single top being respected, or is a consolidation about to happen? Headed down to a 4-hour time frame. Second to last price action candle, bullish candle. Prices of second last price action candle is above second last candle, body, and wick. So showing that market's can push up. But we are at the area of resistance on the SR line. So market can be breaking and retesting or creating some type of consolidation for that market to push up. But we'll identify as we walk down the time frame. So market's near area for those double retests coming from this double top and a retest. So this double top, this single top and a retest created these two retests that came back for a third retest. So is that market's going to break this after this third retest to push up further or not? So let's identify what's going on in a 3-hour time frame. Third candle pushing up. Now we're in that area of consolidation. The market having a hard time to break. Price action candle wick is not above the previous wick, but the body is above the previous body. So we have a wedge pattern going in there. So we're going to tighten up our patterns that we was drawing for that wedge earlier with the blue and the red. So if we think about creating that resistance to the top, connect to those dots at the wicks, we can see our market's in that wedge pattern. So we're going to see if market's going to bounce up in there before the breakout, or it's going to bounce back down, work its way in that wedge, or it's going to break and retest this resistance in red and work its way up. So we'll see. Headed down to the 2-hour time frame. Side by side candles, price action side by side, that's consolidation. Headed down to 1. 3 candles side by side, having a hard time to break. 2 candles side by side. Third candle wick push up to that top, wasn't able to break further up. So that's the market breaking and retesting. So we have the break and retest at price action currently right now. Price action candle is a inverted bullish candle, which is a doji still, showing that the market is weak and retesting. And retesting, we identify the retest currently right now in a 30-minute. So we're waiting for an engulfing pattern for that market to push up, push sideways. 3 doji side by side. Market's in that consolidation, slight decline. So market's doing that break as we currently pass and seen. Now market's at a retest. So we're going to see how far that market's going to retest this area and push up. If it breaks through the midpoint, through the resistance of the red line, that market will be working its way back down after we receive a break and retest. Price action on the 5-minute time frame. Market is at an area of resistance. So it spiked up once, spiked up twice. So we had a double top. Market's at like a midpoint, so we don't know if that market's going to respect for a fourth leg pushing up. Market's going to push down for that break and retest, so that market's going to continue sideways for consolidation. Headed down to the 3-minute time frame. Price action doji side by side. Market's consolidating. 1-minute time frame. Multiple dojis. Bullish gold doji side by side, showing that slight incline. Market's at the midpoint of that area of price action high and low. So it's going to be respected and drop down, or it's going to break and work its way up, or it can consolidate. That's what's going on in a 1-minute time frame. Very important information, guys. Please review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Very simple information. Click on images, go to charts. We have right here the double bottom. What's a double bottom? Price started at a high, worked its way down to a low, end up at a high. So let's draw it out. We do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Market spiked down to low twice. All that means the market wasn't able to break. What happened? Market ended up going back up to that resistance. Very easy. Okay, guys, breakout retest strategy. We always see it from one angle. We definitely have to find it from that downtrend. I think we'll find a downtrend right here. So when that market is in that downtrend for that break and retest, what are we looking for? We are looking for the market to start off at that high, work its way down to a low. We find an SR line right here. We have a blue line right here. Market broke, came back to retest this SR line. We look for the engulfing pattern, which is this candle here, and that market works its way down, or this candle here, this engulfing candle. If you wasn't sure about this one, you can take this one or the following one, showing that that market did drop down or that decline. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. IBM.COMMON.STOCK.